here we are, just outside Folly Hotel in Vilamoura. I've got a jumper on because it's freezing. I'm very jealous of Tina. Tina's behind me getting ready with Robbie. She's putting on a wetsuit. I need to get a wetsuit. I tried my wetsuit the other day and my arse was just in the air and I was fighting against it, so it wasn't working. Let's do this. I'm cold. I've got my fins. Fins, mask. Here's Robbie. Look at this. So here we are in Purobeach. Looking really choppy. Tina's all set up with her wetsuit. I've not got a wetsuit, so we'll see how I get on. Okay, swim 19 of our 150 beach swim. We're starting at Purobeach in Vilamoura and we're swimming across to Quateria. Let's see how we do. It's a cold morning. I'm absolutely freezing, which is why I'm doing aerobics. I used to teach aerobics back in the day, and we had the most hilarious start. We just could not get in. The waves were so big and rough. We just couldn't get in. The main issue is that we had our fins on our hands and then on our feet, and we just couldn't go for it. It's much easier if you're not carrying a load of things. You can just run in. But yeah, so we were in and out. And eventually we decided to just put our fins on our hands and go for it that way. It's kind of scary because we've lost a few fins doing that, but at the same time you can't really walk in backwards in such rough seas with your fins on your feet. So here we are. This took about 10 to 15 minutes. So funny. So this is Vilamoura Beach, and this is a Tivoli hotel, which is a very nice hotel. And then it's stretching across to the marina and the Quarteira Beach, which we did last week, 3.7 miles. The sea was extremely choppy. This was the most difficult that we've swum in so far. Close second was Algarve Beach. That was pretty choppy, the second swim we did there. But we were having to work really hard. It was fine though, it wasn't too much of an issue. So you can see the waves are getting even bigger now, 1.5 meters I reckon. And here is Robbie walking the back end of Quarteira Marina now. These are called groynes, apparently, and they are structures along the coastline to manage beach erosion. The hardest part of this swim was getting around this marina bit. So we were making a decision there. Do we get back out on the beach or do we swim round? Technically, you really shouldn't swim around a marina area, but because it's so small, we thought it's going to be better than just trying to get out and in again. So Robbie's directing us from the groyne and telling us whether we're good to go, if there's any boats coming out. There wasn't any boats coming out, but there was a boat coming in, which we'll see in a minute. And it really does show you the state of the sea that morning. So yeah, it's the fisherman's boat. It's rocking all over the place, and that's what we were swimming in. I still felt safe though. The flag apparently was still green. Funnily enough, Tina said, I think I can see the flag, and I think it's red. And you can see I've sped it up here just to get the vibe. Yeah, she thought she was looking at it. She said it's red, but it also looks yellow, and what she was actually looking at was the Portuguese flag. I could see it was green, which, yeah, if this is green, I'm not sure what red is. Decided to go for it there. This is where some local cats live in complete harmony with birds. Very strange. And there are a lot of these little cat hotels dotted all around the Algarve. Really beautiful. Some lovely graffiti there. This is the local fish market of Quateria. That fisherman's boat would have just brought that fish in, and then the fruit and veg market. Get a lot of those blue tiles all over Portugal. I'm not sure what that statue is. Here's another groyne. So we swam across a couple of groynes, and then we were going to go right to the end of the beach, but it just was so choppy, we decided to call it a day. Actually, we had quite a long swim anyway, but we didn't cover a huge distance because of the currents and the waves. So at that point we made a decision, let's go in now and be a bit safer. My exit strategy was just to let the waves take me however they wanted. I was just having a good talk with the sea. Actually, funnily enough, on this swim, Tina and I both said to each other at the same time, just spoken to the sea and told it to help us, told it to protect us. I was like, oh wow, I was just thinking the same thing. So that's my strategy with the sea when I'm just going to have to surrender to it and crawl out because I've got my fins on.
Two odd ones this week and now lost it. Awesome.
So there we are, 1 hour 39 minutes and 2.98 kilometres. Next week we swim Quateria to Trafal. Join us then.